Pues ahí bien, he estado mejor antes, estoy un poquito enfermito, pero estoy
Aw.
bien.
So are you in LA right now, or are you in Miami?
No, I'm in Miami.
You're home for the holidays.
I'm home for the holidays, yeah. It's good to be back home for a
Yeah, no,
little bit.
no, no, I get it. So, I know that the last time that we spoke, it was back in October of last year when you came for the event that I was working on. Which,
Yes.
by the way, thank you very much for being a part of that event. It was so
Oh,
nice
thank you
to
for having me,
it was
being a
so
part
nice
of
to
it.
have you there and be part of your launch as an artist, as a singer, pues. Cuéntame un poquito, esa vez hablamos about your new single, your debut single, which was called Mojados, which is
House,
very, very
that's right.
good. Fue un súper
Thank you.
exitazo. Cuéntame, ¿qué hiciste después de eso? What have you been up to? And then we'll go a little bit into detail of your new single.
Sí, bueno, he estado pues trabajando sin parar en el proyecto, componiendo, en pandemia y todo, o sea, he pasado mucho tiempo pues súper enfocado en todo lo que estamos haciendo con mi equipo, para así poder tener un montón de música para empezar a sacar más constantemente. Eh, pero, o sea, contento, me he mantenido súper positivo, aparte de que este año ha sido un poco duro para muchos de nosotros, para todo el mundo, que quise
Claro.
decir. Pero me he mantenido súper positivo, pues creando muchas cosas bonitas, mucha música.
¿Dónde
Y
viviste la pandemia? Were you in LA or did you head to
eh,
Miami back home?
estuve en Los Ángeles y en
In
Miami.
Miami.
Bueno, el principio de la pandemia me agarró en Miami.
Ah, okay.
So me quedé acá con la familia por unos meses y pues después regresé a casa en Los Ángeles, which was also good to be home, have
Mhm.
my own little space and create there y todo eso. Y pues he seguido volviendo para acá porque acá también está mi disquera y
Claro.
pues acá es donde estoy grabando la mayor parte de mi álbum.
Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. I lived in Miami for 3 years, and it totally makes sense for you to go back to record. The majority of the disqueras are there, the recording studios, and all that stuff. So,
Isn't that crazy though? Like I
I
moved to
know.
LA because I wanted to like do certain things, and now it's like music's bringing me back home to Miami.
I was excited.
I
I've been
love that.
following you along throughout the whole year, since we met originally. And you have been recording a lot, you've been doing a lot, and now you have this single que justamente de verdad que te agradezco haber tomado la entrevista hoy porque yo sé que es el día antes de Nochebuena, pero por eso tenía yo tanta urgencia de hacerlo porque la canción es de Navidad. And I'm going to mention this, that your Spanish version of Last Christmas is the only one officially approved by the estate of the legendary George Michael.
Así mismo
Congrats,
es,
that is huge. How do you feel about that?
imagínate tú cómo me siento, pues yo, pues feliz, no me lo puedo creer que, o sea, que me han dado a mí esta oportunidad con este temón, este clásico de Navidad de George Michael, pues que la familia de él me han aprobado a lanzarla, ¿me entiendes? Fue un proceso largo, el proceso empezó hace alrededor de un año más o menos, que fue cuando
Wow.
empecé a hablar con mi disquera y con el equipo, teníamos ganas de lanzar una canción de Navidad. Y pues estábamos buscando a ver cuál iba a ser. Y bueno, Last Christmas ha sido una de mis canciones favoritas de Navidad,
It's a
igual
beautiful song.
que de mucha gente, I'm sure. Y bueno, we picked that one, and the label was happy because they also love George Michael.
Mhm.
And then I started the process of like working on the Spanish lyrics with two other writers in LA, and then back and forth with the George Michael estate. Tuvimos que hacerle unos cambios so that it would be approved y todo
Mhm.
eso. La producción, o sea, tenía ganas de que se quedara con ese clásico de Navidad, pero with a new feel, that 2020 feel, lo latino, esas guitarras españolas que me gustan mucho
Yes.
a mí, esa letra latina en español. Y bueno, al fin llegamos a un acuerdo, quedaron ellos contentos. I love the version. Yo creo que a la gente también le está gustando mucho. Y pues estoy feliz, imagínate.
Te ha ido muy bien. It's been very popular. I've been looking at it on social. I really, really love the song. I love your Spanish version.
La otra Navidad te di mi corazón, y el día después tenías otro amor. No quiero llorar, lo voy a guardar para alguien que lo merezca.
I think it's amazing that you were authorized, you were the only one authorized to have this Spanish version, porque es como recibir la bendición, de cierta manera, como que ya,
Sí, I mean, I was
you've been
nervous. I was like,
approved.
I was like, I was like, is this gonna happen? I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna happen. Pero
No,
we
but
tried
that's
really
really
hard.
exciting, and I'm happy that you know that you were given that opportunity and that you're enjoying it. Now, I want to ask you a little bit about your career. Now, I know that a lot of people, obviously your followers that have been following you for a while, know that you started off as a dancer. But I want you to go a little bit more into that because maybe not everyone knows. So you started off as a dancer and you danced for NSYNC, Janet Jackson, but most importantly for Britney Spears, which is what the majority of the fans know you from. Tell me how that happened, first of all, and how your career changed when you started dancing with these people.
Okay, so I'm gonna go like all the way back.
Got it.
Because a lot of people don't know, but like people are like, how did you just go from like dancing to music? Well, when I started to train at the age of like 14, I went to art school and I did dancing, acting, and singing in a better musical theater. Dancing took off. That was my first job in Univision, Sao Gigante, and then all other a bunch of other shows. And because I was working then as a dancer and making a little bit of money, I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a dancer, and this is my job, you know. And I got to do so many incredible things. I got to share the stage with artists like Britney Spears for a very long time, almost 10 years.
Wow.
Chayanne, David Bisbal, Luis Fonsi, Katy Perry, Christina, Jennifer Lopez did the Super Bowl this year,
Yo.
y muchos más. Y bueno, han sido momentos en mi carrera que, o sea, han sido súper especial, que me han enseñado a mí muchísimo como persona y como artista, y que esas experiencias, pues yo creo que han sido por la cual estoy acá, ¿me entiendes?
Claro.
Y I'm so thankful for all of them, you know. It's been an incredible journey as a dancer artist, and llegué a ese momento de mi carrera de bailarín que es algo que le pasa siempre a Willie Gómez, de que llego a un momento, llego a un lugar de que quiero seguir aprendiendo y quiero seguir creciendo. Y pues me vi en ese lugar de que ya había bailado para todos los artistas, pues que yo quería bailar para ellos y tenía ganas de seguir creciendo. Y pues en ese momento me dije, I want to go back to music. And now is the time. If I don't do it now, it's never gonna happen.
Claro. And I feel like we're connected and we're on the same mindset because that was my next question. How did you jump from dancing to singing? And actually, you sing very well. You know, because there's always that idea, you know, if you sing, you can't dance and vice versa, you know, or like you're just taking advantage of like la fama or you know, the recognition that you have from one to jump into the other. But you sing amazing. You know, the first time that I heard you, which was last year, that's when I was like, no, I got to have him come. I want to be a part of, you know, his career launch in music. So you've had tremenda aceptación entre todos los fanáticos, but I think it's also because you sing so well and, you know, you were trained in that as well. So tell me, and I know this is going to be hard, but is there one that you prefer? Dancing
Which one?
or singing? I know it's hard.
Why do you gotta do
Why do you
that?
gotta choose? You gotta do both.
I'm like, why do we always have to like choose?
I know.
One?
No, you're
Why
right.
can't we
You're
just,
right.
like,
You're right. So
all
I'm
be
not gonna
happy
make
and
you
just
choose.
like...
I'm not gonna make you choose because you can sing and dance, so you're gonna do both. So tell me a little bit about what is up next for Willie Gómez. Yo sé que la pandemia afectó mucho este año, and I think in a sense, maybe, I don't know how you felt because technically you launched your career, your singing career, at the end of last year, and then you probably had all of these high expectations of stuff that you wanted to do in 2020, and we
had so many plans,
and then it was like, bam. How did you take that, and what's next for Willie Gómez in 2021 now that, you know, we see everything, you know, there's been a spike, but there's hope now with the vaccine and all that kind of stuff. Tell me, how did you feel when that happened this year and, you know, everything came to a halt, and what's next for Willie Gómez next year?
Yeah. Well, it has been a very tough year for all of us, like we said, but you know, yo digo que siempre las cosas pasan por algo, ¿me entiendes? Y uno siempre tiene que mantenerse positivo, because if this is happening now, that means just something better is going to come.
Exacto.
Durante la pandemia, pues yo no me dejé caer en esa mentalidad negativa ni nada de eso. Like, I kept creating, I kept writing. I started studying music production on Zoom from home because I want to be more involved in everything that I do. I went back to acting. I'm doing acting again. I'm working a lot on the project and on myself as a person, as an artist, to keep growing. Because el año que viene, o sea, en cuanto pare esta pandemia,
le vas a dar duro.
le vamos a dar tan duro. So
And I think, I don't know about you, but I think maybe for me, if I would be a singer, the most that I would be looking forward to is in-person performances, being able to do concerts or live events and stuff like that, and be able to give everything that you have within you to fans in person. So I think that for me, at least, would have been like the hardest part, but you're totally right. I think this year has taught us a lot. And I think at the beginning, it was more of a shock. And then finally, when everything started settling in, it's like you're realizing this is what we needed. And 2020 has taught us a lot. So I'm excited to see what 2021 has in store for you. Hopefully within the next few months or so, everything dies down a little bit more and we can, enjoy you in person and see you perform. And it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm excited to see what happens with you. But you mentioned acting. So tell me a little bit about that. Are you trying to do both of them simultaneously? What are you focusing on now? What's going on with you?
I don't want to rush into it. I know that moment is going to come because it's something that I also love. And I did it as well when I started to train when I was younger.
Oye, pero es que tú haces todo.
I love it all.
Haces todo.
Sí, pero la cosa es que también cuando llegue ese momento, pues yo quiero estar preparado, ¿me entiendes? No como que me agarre así de repente and it's like, just get thrown into it and have to figure it out. So I'd rather, take my time por aquí, detrás de las cortinas, I'm like training in this.
I like that. Now, you are not dancing anymore. You're focusing on your singing and you're kind of doing some stuff of acting on the side. Do you think you'll ever go back to dancing? Is that completely done? Or is the only dancing you're going to be doing now is in your performances? What's going to happen there?
You're never going to get the dancer out of me.
Eso, I like it.
I'm always going to be a dancer, but I'm so focused on my project and I have some like incredible things going on and the stuff that we have planned for next year. I'm super excited about. And of course, I'm going to incorporate the dancing on my project.
I love it. Well,
no creo que vuelva a bailar para ningún artista.
Para ningún artista. Okay.
Pero para lo mío, sí, para rato.
That's good though. Now you have that part to incorporate into your actual singing career. So I love that.
Yes.
Bueno, muchas felicidades. Primero que nada, actually, before we leave, ¿qué planes tienes para la Navidad, Nochebuena? What are you going to do? You're in Miami with your family. What do you guys have planned? The typical Nochebuena. I know we're in the middle of COVID and all that stuff, but we have to have something planned at least.
It's a tough one this year because we wanted to like all get together, with the whole family because in Miami tengo tías, tengo una abuela, tengo primos, like everyone, and usually like we would all plan something together. It's that time of the year,
claro.
That you all get together. Pero things are a little rough out there, so we have to be careful.
Claro.
I'm going to be home with my mom and my brother. Probably my sister's going to come by, but like we have to keep it small for now because for everyone's safety.
And I think it's not only for our own sake, but for their sake, because, a lot of them are older, we don't want to put them at risk because Para terminar, que tú eres dominicano, tú naciste en la República Dominicana, te criaste en Miami. What do Dominicans eat para la Navidad?
Oh, mucho puerco asado. Mi mamá hace un pastelón de plátano. Que
oh my God, qué rico.
Me
encanta el pastelón de plátano.
It's my favorite Dominican dish. Y mi mamá cada vez que vengo a Miami, like she waits for me with it.
She's like, toma hijo, ya cociné.
Yeah, because she knows how much I love it. She also makes a delicious ensalada rusa, que es una ensalada de papa con zanahoria, mayonesa y todo eso.
Oh my God, qué rico. Oh my God, we're getting hungry already. Well, te deseo primero que nada una muy feliz Navidad. I hope you have a very nice time with your intimate family, close family. Cherish those moments because we are predicting that 2021 is going to be huge for you and you're going to be gone for so long throughout the year that you're going to want to come home and visit your family and your friends. And I want you to enjoy that time because I can see it next year, primero Dios, después de que, pase esto un poquitito más. I know that you're going to do amazing. You have everything in you, including all of the talent to take off even more. So te deseo una muy feliz Navidad. Te deseo mucho éxito en tu carrera. And don't forget the little people once you make it big.
No, never. Óyeme, feliz Navidad para ti y todos tus seres queridos. Gracias por esta invitación, esta sorpresa de ver tu cara, fue súper especial.
Thank you.
Deseándote lo mejor siempre y disfruta tú con tu immediate family as well.
Bueno, muchas gracias, Willy. Te deseo lo mejor y nos vemos pronto.
Gracias a
Bye.
ti.